Dumelang bathong ba Modimo, dumelang. Gompieno hela ne ke batla go dumedisa ka puo ya ko gae. Ke lapile hela ke go dumedisa ka Sekgowa. O itse ke eng? Ke gore o itse ke eng? Ke batla hela go dumedisa ka Setswana, puo ya ga mme. Ne? Dumelang lotlhe. And okay, we move. Today's topic is expectations and entitlement. Entitlement or entitlement or entitlement, whatever it is. I hope you get me. So we have people who like to expect a lot. Let me make an example. You're not entitled to your boyfriend's money. You're not entitled to your parents' money. You're not entitled to your sister or your brother's money. You're not entitled to your friend's money or whoever. When you're a young adult, you owe it to yourself to do something about your life. I'm talking about people who have finished school, because if you're in school, I mean, what are you going to do? You can still maybe sell in school, but maybe for some people it might affect their studies. But I did it. So it just depends on who you are. So, especially if you're above the age of 21, I assume by that time maybe you're done with your matric. Others are even done with their tertiary education, because others are going to college. College can be 1 year, 6 months, and then university can be like 3 years. So, as a young adult, you owe it to yourself to wake up every day and do something about your life. Nobody owes you anything. Even your parent, your boyfriend doesn't owe you anything. Your sister doesn't owe you anything. Your brother, your sister, whoever who is close to you, they don't owe you anything. Let me tell you what is hating us as human beings. What is hating us is expectations. If I'm going to expect my boyfriend to send me, let me make an example, to send me 2,000 every month, that is my expectation, for example, and he only sends me 300, I'll be hurt. I'll start insulting him and saying all kinds of things, because in my mind I told myself that already I have budgeted with that money. Already I'm expecting something from somebody who's also a human being, who also has their own needs. For example, if you have sisters, you must understand that those people, they also have their own needs. They also have their own kids. They also have um their own responsibilities. You might find that your sister is paying a bond, is paying a car, is paying the kids' school fees. So maybe you're just a younger sister, and you expect your sister to be sending you money every month. Where will they get that money? Where? Where? God gave you hands, God gave you the mouth, God gave you legs to go out there. God gave you brains to go out there and do something, to think and be creative. Wake up and do something. That's why one thing I like about white people, once you turn 18, wa tswa ka mo jarateng, you go out and you're going to live alone. Sometimes they can give you money to start, but we are blacks. Usually, our families don't have money to be giving us such kind of money. Even when we go to universities, we depend on NSFAS, right? We depend on NSFAS. Our parents are not sending us money because they know that there is food allowance. So from that money, you can do a lot. It only depends on you as a person. Stop expecting a lot from people. Stop it. Because once you get to that stage of maybe being a breadwinner, you will see that it's hard. One thing I've learned is that money is never enough for anybody. You can say your sister or your brother or your boyfriend is getting a lot of money, is getting paid a lot of money. Money is never enough. And you must understand that it is their money. They worked hard for that money. So scratch the entitlement, wake up, do something about your life. Do something about whatever that you feel can generate you money. Something legit. Don't go and be selling drugs because you want fast money. You'll be arrested. You'll be arrested, you'll have a criminal record, and you will go to jail. When you come back, you struggle to find work. Because when you fill in Desert 83, they ask you, have you been convicted? Once they type in your name, they can see that you've been to jail because they take your fingerprints. So do something authentic, do something legit, and learn to be patient with yourself. If you're not patient with yourself and if you're not pushing yourself, nobody is going to push you. Nobody. Even your mother, even your father, they can push you to a certain point, but they will also get tired. You also have to start standing up and doing things and being responsible for yourself. People can talk to you however they want, trying to build you, but if you're not serious, there's nothing they can do. They will end up giving up. My message today is that stand up, stop expecting things from other people, stop feeling entitled, do legit businesses. Start legit businesses. Don't start things that will land you into hot waters, right? If you have to go to school, go to school. If you have to start a business, start a business. If you have to look for work, look for work. If you have to be an influencer, be an influencer. If you have to be, I don't know, whatever that is legit. I hope you guys can hear me. I am not judging anyone. And I understand that in life our journeys are different, and obviously we will have different journeys in life. But you are the only person who can stand up for yourself. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you money. Nobody owes you toiletry. Nobody owes you alcohol. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you makeup. Nobody owes you wigs. Nobody owes you anything. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to stand up and do something about your life. Because if you don't stand up, you will always be a nuisance to people because you can spend the rest of your life asking people this and that, asking is tiring. Feeling like a burden is tiring. Being a burden in people's life is tiring. Once you start talking to people, obviously they will be saying, this one is looking for money. They get bored, they get tired. They get bored, they get tired. Others will just block you. Others will just ignore you. You will you will be you will then start to blackmail them, but the truth is they don't owe you anything. You owe it to yourself to stand up on your 2 feet. And if you have to go and sell vegetables by the side of the road, if you have to plait people's hair, if you have to wash people's clothes, if you have to do it, if you have to clean people's yard, do it. If you have to wash people's curtains, especially during this, especially during Easter's, during holidays, if you have to wash people's blankets, do it. Do it. Pride will not pay your bills. Pride will not buy you anything. I hope you can hear me. Expectations is what is hurting us as human beings. We expect a lot from people, things that we cannot even do for ourselves. Expectations. So that's it from me today. My name is Patricia Mazamai, Wanyana Motswana, Wagomanta. So, guys, let's stand up for ourselves. Nobody's coming to rescue you from America or wherever. Nobody. It's you who's going to rescue yourself.